The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
All right, back on the Domino's postgame report as Carson-Newman collects a Mountain Division title and its largest margin of victory over the Tusculum Pioneers since the year 2000. I'm Adam Cavalier alongside the victorious head coach Ashley Ingram. Ashley, started slow in this one, but boy, did you finish quick. 42 unanswered at one point. Your first two possessions had 6 plays and -2 yards.
Right.
Everything after that, I don't think you could do anything wrong. Break down the mentality, the calm to stay with it, and you started running the dive, and boy, did it come in a hurry once you did.
Right. Well, obviously the first 2 drives didn't go great for us, but the defense was playing great, and then defense gets a turnover, so that was awesome. And we wanted to run the fullback today, and after the first 2 drives, we kind of committed to it. Chuck did a great job there, and I really just can't say enough about these young men. You know, we're 10 months into this, I guess, so it's just excited for them.
This is one where there's so much to talk about, and I guess we'll start with the defensive touchdowns. Jimmy Olarinde, a pick 6 to get your second score of the day, and then your final score of the day. Let's go ahead and put Sherman Turner on Sports Center. Big man touchdown, rumbling 85 yards for the second longest fumble recovery for a score in school history. What about the job of your defense? They stopped Tusculum as a whole, but you also got some extreme sudden change to win the turnover battle for the first time in 6 weeks.
Well, I'll say generally speaking, before we get to that, is just the decision to keep Larry Slade around and to keep, the majority of the defensive staff here, and brought in Tyler Allman. Just what a great job they've done. And then the continuity with the defense. Our defense has played great all year. The big Sherm play might be one of the greatest plays I've ever seen in football. He had a convoy in front of him. He needed every one of those guys. If we were down 1, I don't think he'd have got there. But just excited for him. He's a kid that came in this summer. Actually came in as an offensive lineman and moved over, and he's helped us out a lot.
Offensively, Jaden Sullins becomes the 29th guy in school history with a 1,000-yard rushing season. Third 150-yard performance on the day. You touched on it earlier with the dive, but what can you say about his efforts offensively today to keep what is an interesting day offensively? You only ran 44 offensive plays on the day, and yet you still have 340 yards of total offense.
That's great. Jaden has gotten better and better each week, and I knew Jaden prior to coming to Carson-Newman, and I thought him being that B-back would be great. So he's certainly come through for us.
What was the turning point offensively? Was it as simple as starting to go with the dive back after the first quarter?
I think so. Obviously, Coach knows what he's doing. He's played against option football for a long time. Yeah. We were going a little too lateral with stuff, and we just decided we'd run the ball at them. And, I think it was simple as that, and our guys did a good job executing.
Adam Cavalier alongside Carson-Newman head football coach Ashley Ingram here on the Domino's postgame report. Got a lot of guys involved in this one. We say Jaden Sullins rushed for 150 yards. He didn't need more than the first half of the third quarter to get to it. You played a ton of guys the final 20 minutes of the game. How gratifying, one, is it to see, but then to see guys like a Keith in Washington get into the end zone for the second time, get some other guys involved in the offense.
No, it was great. All those guys worked their tails off, and for them to be rewarded with playing time and scores. And then the other thing is, we have a huge challenge in front of us next week. So at a certain point there, the game was out of reach, and we certainly didn't want to get anybody injured.
The crowd behind you was at full throat. Felt like a home game at times, especially as the game wore along. Visiting stands were jammed full of orange and blue. What did that mean to you today?
No, it means everything. That our fans have been great all year, and the crowds keep getting bigger and bigger, and it's because of the hard work our guys have put in and our coaching staff has put in. And, people love to see guys winning, and they were great today.
Did you get a bath after this one?
I got a little bath. Yeah, I'll take it.
Any day of the week you'll take it with a division championship. All right, travel plans change now. The schedule was originally go to Limestone. That's not the case anymore. You get to go to Wingate to play for a SAC title. Obviously, you know what the Bulldogs are about. As good as it gets defensively, not only in the SAC but in the country. What do you have to do to celebrate this one for a little bit, and then head over to Irwin Belk Stadium to take on Wingate?
Well, they are a really, really good football team. We played earlier in the season and went to overtime with them. obviously a lot of breaks had to go our way to have a chance to beat them at home. So, we go on the road, we play a kind of a senior-laden, fourth, fifth-year senior-laden team. They're really good. We're going to have to prepare well. We're going to have to play well, and probably need some breaks. But we're going to go over there and we're going to go after it.
All right, Ashley Ingram, congrats on a Mountain Division title and a big win over the Pioneers in the second oldest rivalry game in the state of Tennessee.
Thank you.
That is Carson-Newman head football coach Ashley Ingram. We'll continue on the Domino's postgame report back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.